Okay, so happy Monday. Quick little recap here. So, oh, sorry, what turn are we on? We are in turn 216. And we're running Customized Wizard using the Merlin portrait. Gimpy currently has 4 heroes. We got Mystic X the Unknown, who we summoned using the Summon Champion. Bashan the Dervis has been with us since the very start of the game. And then Serena, I think we summoned her a while back. And then Taki the War Monk joined us a little while ago. He came to us looking for work, and we said, sure, why not? And as you can see, we have 3 spellbooks of life, 5 of nature. And as far as traits go, Mirren, because we're using goblins, or being goblins, whatever. Stonemason, this is a new trait in the latest DLC, or the free DLC that came out a couple weeks back. Basically, every new colony you start gets a free stone wall. It doesn't cost you any money, it doesn't cost any time. However, it only works on new cities, not ones that you capture. And also, all your starting races units, all your starting race units, in this case goblins, are engineers too, so you can build roads with them. And the Nature Summoner, this is another new trait as well. Start the game off with a unit of Warbears, and then you also get an uncommon and common nature summoning spell for free, and then all your nature summons are 50% cheaper than normal, which I really haven't been taking advantage of. Have you ever played Heroes of Might and Magic series? Yeah. The original Master of Magic came out before those did, though. Depending on who you talk to, the Heroes of Might and Magic series may or may not have been influenced by the original Master of Magic in some way or another, depending on who you talk to. Anyway, history. So we have run into... Oh, Cherie. When did we haven't talked to her yet. She hasn't spoken to us, so we must have just ran into her. So now we know of all the 4 wizards are, and they are all slackers. They are all slacking. So, anyway, army strength. We're currently at war with Jafar, because he started a war with us a long time ago, back in 1415, roughly. That's about where he started the war with us. It's where his lines are going down, of course. He's the red line. And then we actually accidentally started a war with Ariel earlier in the stream. And we haven't really fought her yet, though. So, there's that. Anyway, so there's your army strength. Magic power. Yeah, they're nowhere close. Research, this isn't
Hello
mean
everyone.
much.
My name is Veronica and welcome to Gimpy's Twitch channel. If you are enjoying what you are watching, please click the follow button in the lower right corner of the video screen. That way you will be notified by Twitch when Gimpy goes live. You can also find Gimpy on YouTube, where he posts previous episodes and highlights of the stream. Just scroll down under the video screen and click the YouTube button in the About section. Then click the subscribe button to follow. Also, please like and comment on his videos. He won't bite. I promise. That's it. Thanks.
Yep, thank you. So it looks like Cherie and Rack have been at war with each other. That would explain those lines there. Fame, we don't care about that. Gold income, so that's us. So we get the huge advantages now. So now the question is, how much longer do I want to go? Because it looks like I've got the advantage. Question is, how much longer will it take? Diplomacy wise, so Cherie. And we're actually friendly. We actually have an alliance with him. Ending the alliance. Then the research. Want to start a trade treaty with him. No? You suck. So Cherie. Personality is chaotic. Relations are restless. I wonder where she is. Should really have a hot seat option, even multiplayer in general. Multiplayer doesn't, I don't know. How would you do combat? The other person can, what, sit in and watch, or or not see anything at all. They just have to sit there and twiddle their thumbs while combat happens, or there is no, it's just auto-resolved all the time. Auto-resolve sucks. So, and watching somebody else fight, that's kind of a cheat. It's kind of dishonest. Well, it's not dishonest. You're basically seeing how people use their armies and stuff in their magic. So it would be kind of unfair. I'm just trying to figure out how multiplayer would work in a game like this, because it usually doesn't work too well. Oh look, we're done. Doesn't seem viable in current build. We would have to, yeah, you have to change stuff up and how everything works. Again, not opposed to it. He's just trying to figure out how it would actually work. Yay, finally. Inspirations. How's our mana doing? Okay, our mana's feeling good. We got plus 46. Okay, so I was going to... Oh, it's still enemy's turn. Oh, we're still casting Gaia's Blessing. God, it's taking forever. How's the AI in comparison to other 4X games? They are what they are. I mean, you can't really... It's... The AI in these type of games back in the 90s, it was always... Specifically with Master of Orion and Master of Magic, because they're made by the same developer. The diplomacy has always been... They don't really start wanting to be your friend or deal with you until there's a reason to deal with you. As in, you can kick their ass, or they're going to kick your ass, and they're basically just trying to extort you. That's basically the diplomacy in these games, right? So, and that's diplomacy wise. And as far as combat goes, they are generally aggressive if they have to be. They will, if they've got a peaceful personality, they will remain peaceful as long as they can until they run out of territory to expand into, and then they'll start becoming more hostile. That kind of stuff. And as far as combat goes, they're about as smart as you can expect them to be. They like using their magic, although it's kind of got a random element to it sometimes, because they don't always start with the same spell type deal. Like fighting Jafar, he's got counterspell, and he doesn't always use it on the first turn like he should be, right? And so is that good or is that bad? Because if he was a human, he'd be using it every time he starts in combat, especially when you're attacking him, because the defensive army gets to move first. And if you have dispel, if you have counter magic, you should be using that in combat, because it screws with the other wizard totally. So, you know, there's no reason for him not to drop it on first turn every time, yet he doesn't. And is that a flaw in the AI, or is that just the developers being kind of nice? Who knows? But again, if I was the developer, I'd have them use it. If counterspell was available to the other wizard, they should be using it. It's that simple. So that's basically what it is. So comparison to other 4X games, it is what it is. I mean, you can't really say much. I mean, it's all down to the developers, how big of a dick do they want to be, because there's really no settings for, you know, how aggressive the AI is. Because again, it's because the wizards have different personalities, so they're not supposed to, you know, so they're supposed to behave in a certain way, or somewhat like a certain way. I'm trying to decide where I want to go. I guess we should check this out. Hard difficulty got curb stomped a few times. Well, the thing is that's not an AI thing, though. That's the typical. And again, the difficulty settings in this game, like in other games of this type, is when you up the difficulty, it's not making the AI smarter. It's giving the AI more advantages, as in they start with more money or more towns or more armies, that kind of stuff. That's usually how that increased difficulty usually goes in these games. It's not making the AI smarter, it's just giving them an advantage in resources. They get more skill. Yeah, they get more stuff. They get more stuff than you do. That's what's the difficulty. It's not the AI being smarter. It's just that you are actually starting at the bottom of the hill where they're at the top of the hill. And good luck. And this is Dwarven Town, and you are doing that. Speed this up a little bit so we can get the garrison going here so we can walk around and do stuff in this area. Oh, sorry, we don't want to go in there. We haven't been over here yet. So again, checking out the points of interest because we can. Ancient Temple. So, Shadow Demons, Death Knights, Demon Lord. I think we're supposed to lose that fight. Yeah, creating AI for these type of games is really difficult because you can make it so that the AI, just does everything perfectly. Even with, they don't really necessarily need a resource advantage always, but you can always make it so they do the perfect build order and that kind of stuff, and they don't mess it up like humans can, like I do all the time. Okay, you guys. Got some more loading eyes. Okay, let's go this way, I guess. Stream almost. Oh, no problem. Well, Chris, thank you very much for watching. Have a good evening. And you're welcome. Okay, so yeah, more of those. Guys, again, just keeping an eye on this area, but we're going to see what's in these points of interest, I think, because we haven't done that yet. Again, this is the tower that leads over to here where Ariel is. Look, it's a cave. Okay, we're not fighting that either. So 3 chimeras, 2 Ifriti, and hellhounds. Don't think so. Maybe next time. Okay, Dwarven army led by Maki, and he's wandering around checking out points of interest. Fallen Temple.
Gimpy is raising money for the National MS Society for the 10th year in a row here on Twitch. Walk MS 2023 in San Diego is April 22nd, but Mrs. Gimpy, Mickey, Rocket, and Gimpy will be doing private walks in April and May. They are walking 1 mile for every $1,000 raised. If you would like to help with a donation, please visit stompingoutms.org. Thank you.
Yep, thank you, and happy Monday. So, these Night Stalkers, they suck because they have Death Gaze, and they're flying too, aren't they? No, they're just invisible. I'm wondering why it's giving me such a good advantage here. Because the cannons are worthless against them. I mean, yeah, they can blow the crap out of everything else, but these guys are scary. I'm guessing it's because of the resistance of the dwarves. Is the why we've got these, because they should have a pretty good chance of resisting the Death Gazes. And he's flying, so he can kill everything else too. Sure, let's see what happens. What could possibly go wrong? All the invisible units we can't see that are moving. I think there's, what, 3 of them? We do have a light spell to help us, though. Let's see, True Light. Holy Light descends upon creatures of life in the battlefield. Gives +1 attack strength to life spells, which we don't have any life of those, but creatures of death suffer -1 penalty to the same stats, which are strength, armor, and resistance. The spell Evil, you can try to kill them straight out, but that's expensive. Starfire's do damage. We can do Prayer too. True Sight. Let's do True Light first. Then we'll do Prayer. Again, we don't know where the invisible units are, so we have to spread out just a little bit to make sure they don't quite get around us. Okay, werewolves first. Okay, the werewolves first. Ghouls. Kill the ghouls. So he's flying. The invisible units are not. He also has Wraith Form too. Tigers becomes uncovered and gains some weapon immunity. So as far as that goes for him, any stone stuff, which is so doesn't actually say he has weapon immunity, does he? He says magic immunity. Oh, look what we found. So they're just invisible. So they're gazing at him is what's going on here. So, you did a pretty good job there. He just flat out kicking their ass is what he's doing. Just like that. So, is that... I wish you could tell if it was the stoning that was doing all that stuff or it's just flat out damage, because he's got a 70% chance to hit, or whatever. Represents the success chance of a single melee roll. So he's hitting quite a bit. The question is, are they making their saving throws? I don't know. Are they immune to stoning? I don't think so. Because it's a nature thing, right? Hey, Crush, welcome back. Hola. Look, cannons. Aw, didn't kill him. Werewolves? Werewolves kill them. Or not. Be nice to have that on the text scroll. It would be. I wish it would. I wish there was more information on the text, like death by death gaze or death by stoning, something like that. I wish that info was there. Just to see whether it's working or not. I mean, not to say, oh, bragging or rights or anything. You just want to see if it's working the way it's supposed to. And also whether it's, you know, it's resisted to, you know, either when they attack you with something that it resists, or you attack them with something that resists. I mean, obviously, if they're living through it, something's going on. But was it a miss, or was it a resist? I mean, hammer helms, we don't care. They just kill everything. Or hammer hands, sorry, not helms. Those overhand chop or smashes. So, Mackie with the hammer is, and the ring. Yeah. He's pretty capable, I think. Fame increased by 1. So, picked up fame, some mana, and that's about it. So no goblins in this army, so no roads to build. Haven't seen what's in there yet. It's a cave. 4 giants. 4 fire giants. And wow. So, see what this goes. How this goes. 4 fire giants. This is one you wish you had greater invisibility for everybody. Hey, leave them alone. Gargoyles. Okay, so first thing, prayer. Okay, so again, makes it easier for us to hit them and harder for them to hit us. He's flying, wraith form. He should be okay. Cannons, though.
Hello everyone. My name is Veronica and welcome to Gimpy's Twitch channel. If you are enjoying what you are watching, please click the follow button in the lower right corner of the video screen. That way you will be notified by Twitch when Gimpy goes live. You can also find Gimpy on YouTube where he posts previous episodes and highlights of the stream. Just scroll down under the video screen and click the YouTube button in the About section. Then click the subscribe button to follow. Also, please click the like buttons on his videos. You will feel better about yourself. That's it. Thanks.
Yep, thank you, and happy Monday. What's he gone so wide for? Must kill the giants. Okay, so that's two left. So Tacky or Mackie. Oh, only one? That sucks. "87 degrees in Oklahoma City today. Nice weather, but a bit windy. Yeah, we're not that warm today. We can't, the weather can't decide if it's going to rain or not. It's a little windy and a little cool, but not a huge deal. But again, we can't decide whether it wants to rain or not. You guys stay here. Gargoyle's no match for us. Gargoyle should know never to attack a hammer with a dwarf. Oh, we lost one. Hey, stop that. I'm sure we lost a couple. Crunched. Ta-da. Oh. Over here trying to sneak by, right? Kill them. There we go. Okay, so a little damage, nothing significant. Fame increased by 1. Some more gold, mana, and an axe of stoning. Plus stoning and +2 melee attack bonus. How's that work for him? So he's got the hammer, which is stoning. Oh, illusion. It doesn't care about armor, so that's better than that thing. And nobody else is going to use that, I don't think. At least not these 4. Okay, so Dwarven Army. Still waiting for Gaia's Blessing. Let's see what's in here. Nope, we're done moving. So where are you guys going? Our troll army parked on... This is Man City. Granary. So we'll just do all the stuff. That's it for now. Oh, we do have goblins in this group, so you guys are going to exit and build a road this way. Yeah, city should be fine. Yeah, again, lizardmen and goblins seem to get along. Where has this been this year? From what I saw on the news today, it looks like most of the southeast is experiencing a little bit of unusual heat today. Just like we're basically, you know, swimming around here. We've got more rain in the past 3 months than we normally do in 1 year. Which is... Ah, there's Cherie. There she is. That's her city. She's blue. Okay, you guys, we don't care about going that way. So, yellow, we have an alliance with them, so they shouldn't care if we go into their territory, right? Maybe? Okay, new spell to research. Disjunction, Petrify, Stone Giants, Entangle, Spell of Mastery, 96 turns. Behemoth. Vulnerability. Excuse me, hiccups. Vulnerability, we'll research that. It's only 3 turns. Okay, we're leveling up for various units. It'll be triple digits before the end of the month, likely. Tornado season will be soon upon us. Thought it already was there. University in 9. This is Raban. This is a adamantium beast city. So we're gonna buy that, and we're gonna guild. So we can do centaurs if we want. Minotaurs. Minotaurs. That's what we really want. Not that they're great, but 12 melee, 4 armor, 7 resistance, 2 figures with 12 hits each. But university is going to get us access to the war college. Actually, we do that. Now we'll just keep that in the queue, so it'll eat up the build points for it, and then we can transfer over to the war college. Okay, Airy Top. This is just a regular draconian city. It's going to be making money and food for us. Miners Guild in 14. Buy it. Air Striker. He's got to go meet up with his other friendly air strikers, which are... That's the turtles. Where did the air strikers go? There they are. So they're heading this direction. So Evendale. What do you want to build here? Let's do granary. Walls just in case. Oh, we're supposed to be building more halflings too. Slingers. Build the walls, then build the slingers. Just did that. Fieldway, this is our other. So we have halfling settlers. One more slinger is going to be built, I think, and then we're going to send them out somewhere. I have no idea where. Maybe down in this area, if there's anywhere to build. It's going to be a while to get down there, though. That's our turn. Building roads. So, they're feeling lucky, aren't they? I will command personally, though. Not going to be too terribly worried about this, I don't think. I wonder if Jafar is back from banishment yet. How goes it in Gimtopia? Oh, it goes wonderfully. High, humid, cold weather makes my body feel so great. That's sarcasm. If that didn't come through clearly, that was a lot of sarcasm.
Gimpy is raising money for the National MS Society for the 10th year in a row here on Twitch. Walk MS 2023 in San Diego is April 22nd, but Mrs. Gimpy, Mickey, Rocket, and Gimpy will be doing private walks in April and May. They are walking 1 mile for every $1,000 raised. If you would like to help with a donation, please visit stompingoutms.org. Thank you.
Yep, thank you, and happy Monday. So, probably screw this up. Okay, we got to do our rats first. Summon the rats, because the boar riders can move right into where they're supposed to be summoned. So I'm going to do them first. How does that match? She struggles with season changes and migraines. Yep. I don't call them migraines. I call them MS headaches. or MS migraines, because they're different than regular migraines. I've had both, and they are different. And in all honesty, my weather stuff is actually not MS. It's just because I beat the crap out of my body when I was younger. It's all joint stuff. It's my hands and my knee and my bad knee and my good knee in quotes, my back, and it's that stuff. But I am sensitive to temperatures. Basically it's cold weather, my joints and stuff hate. Hot weather, my brain and the rest of my body hate because of the MS. So it's not that season changes don't bother me. It's more specifically temperatures and the humidity levels and stuff that affect my body overall. And some of it's MS related and some of it's not. Some of it is just, gimpy knee has nothing to do, the name gimpy knee has nothing to do with MS. I had a bad knee long before I was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis. So that name is not connected to MS at all. That is related to stuff I did when I was younger. So I'm an old-fashioned getting blown up in the military. Well, that's a different way of doing it too. The old cripple club. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. If you ever got a few minutes to kill, down below the video screen in the About section, there is a recording when somebody asked me a couple of years back how did I get the name Gimpy? And I actually went through most of the story for that. It's not a short story. It's kind of a gruesome story in some part. Well, actually, no, I didn't even include all the good stuff. It's actually not that gruesome. It could have been. But I, made it friendly to kids. and adults that are afraid of blood. So... Blast the slingers. Heard when you first got here about the gimpy knee from your brother. Yeah, he's the one who actually came up with calling me gimpy, and that was back in high school. And it just got worse after that, as far as what I did to my name. Because I think the motorcycle accident is a small part in that video, if I remember right. And that was way worse than the original injury. Get him, rats. Turtles don't stand a chance against our rats. Oh, you Mystic. You can blast him with stuff. You have 5 more shots. So sling. Actually, these guys are hiding, so blast them. And kill them all. Good job, Mystic X. Okay, rats, go. Oh, and as always, if you ever have questions about, how I got the name Gimpy or anything related to the short version of the story, whatever, feel free. I mean, it's, again, not related to multiple sclerosis. It happened years before I was diagnosed. And, but, again, it's fun. It's fun to talk about. Especially if you're squeamish. So it's just a turtle left. The rats can chew on it. rats get them. In terms of not healing as they did in your 20s these days, most of your aches are from similar things. Living your life. Glad I did them back then. Oh yeah, it's like I have no regrets for what I did because I enjoyed my younger years. I mean, I'm paying for it now, but it's not that big of a deal. It's nothing a little bit of drugs can't fix. And by drugs, I mean alcohol, ibuprofen, whatever else you want to take. You know, nothing harder than that though, but it's nothing that can't be dealt with that. Or just a little bit of pain management techniques too that I've learned over the years. Closer. Junkies? Sure. I have been addicted to opiates before because of the motorcycle accident, but that was a long time ago too. Shit, how long ago that's been? Shit, going up on... It was 30 years last year. That's right. 30 years for the motorcycle accident last year. Ibuprofen is my friend. It's my best friend. Has been for over 30 years. Codeine? Yeah. Never been a fan of codeine. Tylenol's your only one. Hoping to stay away from other stuff as you progress. Yeah, that's the best way to go. Stay away from whatever you can stay away from. That don't work on you. NH, which NH? You can't get addicted anyways? Oh, I bet you could. Oh, nah, that don't work anymore. I bet you could. If you don't think you can't get addicted, you're not trying hard enough. Or you're using the wrong stuff. Typing. I figured you were typing on a phone. Okay, I'm gonna build a road up to there. You got a weird brain and body. That just means you can probably be addicted to something that people usually don't get addicted to. You just haven't found it yet. That's all that means. They don't work on you? Well, those are two very different chemicals too. Broad tolerance to alcohol? How big are you? I mean, you don't have to answer if you don't want to, but how big of a person are you? Because that's usually what that means. You've got a very large body. 2 cigarettes and you're woozy? See? You just have to find the right drug. It's probably nicotine.
Hello everyone. My name is Veronica and welcome to Gimpy's Twitch channel. If you are enjoying what you are watching, please click the follow button in the lower right corner of the video screen. That way you will be notified by Twitch when Gimpy goes live. You can also find Gimpy on YouTube where he posts previous episodes and highlights of the stream. Just scroll down under the video screen and click the YouTube button in the About section. Then click the subscribe button to follow. That's it. Thanks.
Turnkey. Well, you don't have to be fat. That's not what I was trying to imply. It's usually large people. If you're 6'3", you're not huge, but you're big enough. And if you have enough muscle mass, that'll make you resistant to a lot of stuff like alcohol. Because alcohol is based on, you know, how big you are. You know, the smaller you are, typically, that's the more you have less resistance to alcohol because of the way it works with your internals. So like that. The spirit of you're 6'7", you're not cost-effective drunk. Cost-effective drunk. And of course, there's genetics and all this other fun stuff. Like the Native Americans here in North America tend to be not very resistant to alcohol's effects, and it doesn't matter how big they are. Some of them, can handle it better than others, but most of them have problems with alcohol. They tend to be, get addicted to it, or not have no resistance to it ever. And then you have people like, me, who's not very big. I'm 5'5". That's 165 centimeters to the rest of the world. I weigh about 150 pounds roughly, which is, I don't know, what is that? I don't even know how many kilos that is, but I am not susceptible to. I tolerate alcohol well. I can drink fairly well for my size, and I think it's more of a genetic thing than anything else. So, again, it's drugs are a weird thing on how they interact with some people and they don't with others. 2 liters of Jaeger should kill a person. It depends on the person. I used to know a guy who was, ironically, an American Indian, or Native American, sorry. He was, I think, right around, he was 5'10", 6 feet tall, somewhere around there, but he weighed almost 350 pounds, which is 150 kilos about. Is that right? 100 kilos is 220. He was 350-ish. So, yeah, he was about 150 kilos or so. He would show up to a party. Anywhere he could go, if there was going to be alcohol, he'd show up to a party with a case of beer under his hand. And everybody go, "Hey, you sharing the beer?" And he goes, "No, that's just for me." And he'd drink the whole thing and he wouldn't even be woozy. And again, that's just, he's just one of those people. It's body mass there. So, yeah. Their medical record. High native tolerance to alcohol. Yep. The alcohol program after some officer tried sending you there. Oh, because they thought you were an alcoholic? Is that what it was? They thought the resistance because you drank too much? Oh, that's funny. Tower and Keep. All these big things we don't want to... Wait a minute, why is this a problem? Oh, because they're kind of beat up and... It's the Hydras. The Hydras are the troublemakers with their breath. And the regeneration is not a big deal, but... And the health, too. 45, yeah. Okay, won't worry about them anytime soon. They did an investigation and interviewed by new division. Odd. Oh, we have a spell to cast this turn, too. Drunks by drinking enough to kill any of them. Again, there's probably genetics in there. And again, you're not a small guy by the sound. I mean, if you're 6'3", you're not a small person. At least not in my book. They stamped you. That's funny. Let's keep going this way. Okay, and these guys are checking this stuff out. It's a cave. Oh, we've already been in there. Oops.
You need to get up and step away from the computer. That was really bad.
It wasn't that bad. It was just kind of bad. This is an old dungeon. So 5 you free. So, this isn't a tough fight, it's just these guys are the wrong ones that are gonna fight. This is for alcoholics. Well, technically you are an alcoholic if you can drink that much. Right? I mean, you definitely have a drinking problem. It's just very different from the normal drinking problems they see. Tower and keep. So air elementals, those guys are invisible, not a huge deal. Panda beast, no big deal. Nagas. So these are the big problems, but not a huge problem. We'll do this fight. Ah, Miss Skimpy's back from her little shopping trip. Be right back. Gotta talk to her real quick. Okay, I'm back. There's not anything except painkillers for a long time. You don't like that. It is constipation big time. Constipation is usually a side effect of opiates. Okay, so these guys. I am not going to take the chance with those elementals, and we are going to do a prayer. Save her. Well, anyway, prayer. Oh look, there he is already. We can't crush them because they are flying. Cheaters. Whatever, Mr. Taki. I keep calling him Maki. His name is Taki. Oops.
Oops.
There we go.
Is that all you can say? That was really poorly done.
Okay, so didn't kill it. Kill him. Oh, this is a phantom beast. I thought it was just the regular guys, but no. He didn't last. And now they're going to try to go around. Maybe not. This is bad. Okay, Taki. So what makes those cannons steam? I don't know. Magic. It's magic. Hence, Master of Magic. It's all about the magic.
Hey Gimpy, it is time to take a break.
That.
Your next break is in 1 hour.
Now we just have to try to keep him penned in a little bit if we can. Go that way. That way. Uh-oh. So I screwed that up. Give him a nice big hole to go through. But he will die. Okay, a little damage. Some of that not necessary, but again, I screwed up. Anyway, some fame, money, mana. Ooh, an item. Shield of resist elements. So resist magic, resist elements. That's a decent shield. Don't want that. So, Bashan can use it. So I'll help him with his resistance. She's got 12, he's at 10, he's at 17, so that's fine. We're good. Okay. Oh, I need to take a break. So I'm going to get up, stretch my legs, get some water, that kind of thing. Be back in a few minutes. Thank you all very much for watching. And enjoy the dog video.